It's RM, and I'm back with another edition of Mindset Monday. So I'm watching National Geographic, yeah, I know, like a geek, a couple days ago, and there's a special on about bamboo trees. And the documentary is somewhere in Asia, and there's this guy who's been raising these bamboo trees for 60 years. And he has some people that are, on his property that have never seen bamboo trees before, and they're asking questions. And he tells the people how quickly the trees grow. And he pointed to one of the trees. It's about 95 feet. And he says, this tree grew 90 feet in just 6 weeks. People are like, what? 6 weeks? He said, yeah, it grew 90 feet in 6 weeks. He said, how old is this tree? People are like, 6 weeks old? He said, try again. He said, 6 weeks and 3 days? I don't know, it's 6 weeks old. He said, no, this tree is 5 years and 6 weeks old. He said, 5 years and 6 weeks old. That's how old this tree is. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, bamboo trees grow quickly. Boom, 90 feet in 6 weeks as soon as they crack the surface. But it takes 5 years. Come on, 3 to 5 years for the seed to even crack the surface. He says, listen, when you have to go back, they require a lot of nurturing. You have to water it. You have to make sure it's getting the right amount of sun. You have to make sure the conditions are perfect day in and day out, over and over and over again for 5 years before it even hits the surface. I'm like, oh, come on now, come on. You mean to tell me you have to nurture it every single day, water it, make sure it's getting the right amount of sun, but you don't see results for 5 years? How many people are willing to nurture the things that they're working on? How many people are willing to nurture their marriage day in and day out? You're not seeing the results. So many people are walking away from their marriages, from their relationships, from their jobs, from the things that they want because they're not seeing the results. This man said the tree grew 90 feet as soon as it hit the surface. But for 5 years, I had to water it. I had to nurture it. I'm asking you, what are you watering? What are you nurturing? See, most of us, we want the shade that the bamboo tree provides, but we don't want the sacrifice. I said, we want the shade, but we don't want the sacrifice. Come on, sacrifice in your marriage. You look around and say, man, I want to be happy. I want people to look at us and come to us for advice. I want to be happy in this. I'm putting in the work, but I don't see anything changing, so I quit. I give up. Come on. You have to be one to put in the work. 5 years, nurture it, water it, go after it with every single thing you have. I'm telling you, God has so much for you, but he needs you. There's a process. He needs you to grow, nurture it. Come on, be faithful to it. Be disciplined, water it, expose it to the sunlight every single day. You will see it grow, but you have to put in the work first. Come on. People's marriages are falling apart right now. Relationships falling apart. Dreams falling apart. Destiny's not being walked into because we're quitting, because we don't see the progress. Come on, it's working. God's working behind the scenes. He needs to know, are you willing to grind? Are you willing to push? Are you willing to fight for your marriage? Are you willing to be the one that says, I'm sorry first? Put in the time, and I promise you'll start to see it sprout, and out of nowhere, boom, it'll take off because God has his hand on it. But first, you have to make sure we're nurturing. So this is RM. Take this message, apply it to your life. Nurture the tree, your relationship, your business, your goals every day. You will see the fruits of it. Hey, get with me soon. You know where to find me. I'm out.